All right. You just yelled at me for no Phoenix Wright. Here we go. Controller feels right. How we doing? I have failed you. No, don't start playing the audio out of my controller, you stupid fucking machine. Sorry, 1 second. I hate it when it does this. Yeah, not this. Speakers, please. I gotta go to the volume mixer. I gotta go to the... Is it this? It's this. Yeah, see? It's playing the fucking shit out of my controller. Disable. Apply. There we go. Now I can hear it again. You probably could hear it the whole time because it's recording on, like, the software end of things. My hair is getting long. I really should have gone to the barber again, but I haven't. All right. What do we need to remember? Skater Boy Ninja. It's been like literally 2 weeks. Skater Boy Ninja. Silver Samurai was back. Pearl is here. Maya's kidnapped. Oh, fuck. I'm remembering. Maya is under duress. The butler. Fear King Bradley. It's coming back. I'm remembering. I think that's all, really. We don't really have any... fucking Mexican guy died. Skater Boy lived on. What are my voices? Maya is Aaron. Pearl is dumber Aaron. Phoenix is my normal voice. Fucking Integra. I'm sorry, I've been watching Helsing. Integra lady, you know the one. Von Karma is Spanish of some sort. I'm sure she'll be back. Okay, March 21st. Wright and Co. Law offices. Hopefully I can keep the vigor I used to had. Well, at least we were able to get our Mr. Matt on guard as... Yeah, his name's fucking Matt on guard, I remember. As our client. And we know that he didn't do it, which is very important. So, now what should we do? Well, the trial is tomorrow, and we only get one chance at this. There's only one way to prove Mr. Unguard's innocence. We have to find the real killer. Okay, then let's start looking. Yeah, we back. I haven't shaved since you left. My beard's starting to get a little beardy. My pomade strategy currently is literally just to like put... I just go... Woof. I just do this as much as possible, and it takes whatever shape it wants. At the moment, I have like a little coif going. Okay. Let's talk to Matt on guard. March 21st, detention center, visitors room. Is he not here? There he is. Oh, the lawyer dude. What did you find out? Well, I'm still in the middle of investigating. I see. But I've already told you everything I know, dude. Okay, fuck. What? You haven't. You just fucking lied to me already, Matthew. You have two things. Can you tell me about your activities last night? After I got the award, I took a break and went back to my room. I had that post-ceremony clarity show. So I was in my nickel samurai costume. And you were alone the entire time? My manager was running around being busy, so yeah. Because of the press conference you were supposed to hold after the show. I told you, dude, I have no idea about any press conference, all right? That's strange. I thought the nickel samurai was going to confess something. Confess? Anyway, when I was leaving my room, that's when I noticed it was, like, kind of noisy. Mr. Crota was already dead at the time. Yeah, that's what I gathered from my manager. I think I made this stupider than it was. I'm beginning to gather this guy can't do a thing on his own. And that's when the detective in the green coat showed up. He searched me, and then, like, out of the blue, the dude arrested me. About you and the victim, Mr. Juan Crota. What sort of... That's got nothing to do with anything, bro. Man, with that face of his, you can't even tell he's the same age as me. He wanted to try to make a Gemin Ninja movie, even though we all knew it'd fail. God, my brain is lagging using this voice. The Nickel Samurai still won in the end, right? Yeah, I took the Grand Prix by storm. So why would I, the winner, have any reason to kill the guy anyways? Dude, you think it'd be like the other way around, you know? Sure, man. All right, well, I guess you didn't really tell me anything new. You're right, my bad. Wait, why do I have to go back to the law office to go to the detention center? I feel like I didn't have to do that before. I'll just talk to Pearl. Since there were no psych logs, then that means we can trust Mr. On Guard to be innocent. I don't believe that. I really feel much better knowing that. Ever since last night, I was worried that I kept wondering, what if he's the real killer? What then? Hey, I have something I want to ask you, Pearls. Okay, what is it? Why are you so interested in how Maya and I get along? I mean, she and I don't have anything special going on. What do you mean? But I thought you and Mystic Maya were... I've been mistaken all this time? No way. Oh no. Ah, she really wasn't kidding. Pearls actually believes Maya and I are... Maybe I should have just left it alone. Mr. Nick, stop it. Don't hide your true feelings from me. Ow, she slapped me. Jesus. Aggressive. Hotel lobby. I hope the old... Yep. Hey, what do you think you're doing? You can't come in without... This is going to be a pain in the ass. Good morning. Hold on, it's... I don't remember. I think it was just a female version of the old... Hold on, it's you? What's going on around here? I forgot she has the strap. I got my fofo on me at all times. I heard poor Juan was killed. Is that true? I never cared for the Hispanic boy. You know, those criminals. I'm sorry. I'm not racist. She's racist. You can't blame me. It's another bad rerun is what this is. Another steel samurai doing the most evil of deeds. You know, that's not entirely. I'll have you know that I was a huge fan of Juan's. Why, oh why do all the stars I'm interested in get dropped one by one like flies? It's always been that way ever since I was, oh god, the class episode's fine till it was my turn to clean the cage. The other kids start calling me Queen Reaper. Whoever in your name... Oh, was that a Death Note reference? No, Death Note came out after this. Actually, I wanted to ask you about the murder and what happened. Don't push me, boy. Mr. Nick, I couldn't hear everything she said because she was talking to... Yeah, me and you too, Pearl. Me and you both. Jesus. Miss Oldbag, could you please speak a little slower? Don't boss me around, Sparky Hank Spike Pants. Rat-tat-tat, get shot with the gat. My dear Hammer died a year ago in that dreadful murder. And only recently did I find a star that makes this heart go ba-dump again. I don't know what to say. I ask you, why does every star I cheer for always end up kicking the bucket? I'd watch your words. No one's gonna get away with saying anything bad about my Juan. But I haven't said anything. Well, I don't believe the word that woman says anyways. Huh? What woman? That irritating backwater girl with the afro and the horrible country accent. I mean, what is the manner of speaking supposed to be? And why does she never stop? Honestly, women these days, they don't know what the meaning of the word modesty is. When I was young maiden, I was so beautiful even the flowers blush. But despite this, I pressed flowers and read the star. Pearls, are you thirsty? A little. Okay, I'll go get you some juice or something. Thank you very much. Hey, are you paying attention, youngins these days? So I'm guessing Miss Oldbag heard everything from Lotta. Oh my god, her voice makes me lightheaded. She talks too much and too high. I wanted to ask you about what happened around the time of the murder. I don't know anything about that. I was here getting ready. Getting ready? For what? The show, of course. And, well, the press conference afterwards. Cue mysterious music for the magical press conference. Anyway, I don't know anything about the murder. I see. But... Huh? But if you're talking about what I saw that's different, I saw it very clearly. What? I saw the most important moment of the night. The most important moment? You don't mean... Oh, so now you treat me with respect, you disrespectful child. When you speak to your elders, you should always be polite. Really, kids today. Please tell me, what did you see? The world, oh! Oh, fuck. The murder last night was gruesome, but then, what murder isn't? Please don't stay on another tangent, please. If you want to hear more, then show your respect and bring this lady a present. She got 4? I have to fucking... Wait, why can't I move from here? Oh, I can't. I'm stupid. Okay, we're going to Viola Hall. Gatewater Hotel in Viola Hall. Looks like the investigation is still in full swing. The hotel staff and the police are running around like a bunch of headless chickens. I wonder if we can do any investigation of our own in this kind of atmosphere. Well, gotta roll up our sleeves and try, I guess. I mean, let's go to the hallway. Hey, you're there. You're here. Been waiting for you, Mr. Lawyer. I don't remember Liza's voice. It was Southern, but Mr. Cop fellow, the thief showed his face. What? Arrest him. Put him on trial. Find him guilty. Give him the death penalty. I'm from Texas. Kill him. What's wrong, Lotta? Are you feeling all right? Looked here and there and up and down the mountain, but it ain't here. So why do you just hurry back and give it to me? Hurry up and give it back to me, you creep. What are you looking for? My camera. C-A-M-E-R-A. It's my lifeblood. I'm going to die without my $700 camera. Your camera? Look, don't lots of people say the criminal always goes back to the scene of the crime? And looky, here you are. Yeah, here I am, faced with a lot of a lot of trouble. Wow. Huh? Okay, camera. So you lost your camera. It ain't no ordinary camera. You buy it in the store and it's $1,600 brand new. Huh? But didn't you just say you buy it for $700? I had a nice long talk with the guy at the store. About 5 hours, I reckon. I made this itty bitty scratch on it and the manager got all huffed in the face. He gave me this talking to and was real mean about it. He done made me cry at that. When did you lose your camera? Last night after the murder happened. Must have been when I was running around looking into things. That's when I lost sight of my darling, dear, sweet, expensive camera. Lotto, what did you capture with that expensive camera of yours? I don't rightly know. I snapped a shot of anything that caught my eye. I was in a fucking bloodlusted heat of camera. So I don't remember. And besides, I couldn't get anything from my big scoop. I wonder if Lotta's missing camera is even connected to the murder. I guess you just entered it into evidence, Phoenix. Or Nick. Calling you by your full name, I'm not fine karma. Lotta, please tell me what happened at the time of the murder. Well, from what did Bing Gun Boom Howard from before the ceremony last night, I was hanging around in this area. Yeah, actually I was here until the time Mr. Angard was arrested. What were you doing here? You sure you went to school, city boy? Wherever a lot of heart goes, there's a story to be found, a big scoop to be had. A big scoop. I told you before, I'm gonna be the best tabloid photographer the world ever done seen. Reckon, of course, that means I'm always looking for the perfect shot. Wonder what kind of scoop she was after this time. Although I was also on the lookout for the other stars that were here, so maybe I wasn't here the entire time. Lotta, are you sure you were here the entire time? So you could take a picture for the big scoop? Well, maybe I was, but that's what real journalists do. I got some juicy inside info, so I thought to myself, why not get a picture for proof? What kind of story would you have? Was it that you would hang around here? Zawirldo, son. Only 2 locks, we can deal with that. Oops, sorry, Mr. Lawyer, can't be telling you that. Trade secrets, you know. Not again. Why does everyone have something to hide? We've been stopped, haven't we? Yeah, take that, Mr. Lawyer. I felt your psychic probing, but I got Texas border security. No Mexicans or lawyers are getting into my country. I don't know why she's racist now. I'm so sorry about that development. I'm happy that someone around here is happy. Miss Lotta and your I rule smile. Okay. Oh, I can go into their hotel rooms now. Wow, a couple murder weapons here. Where are we? We're in Mr. Matt Ungard's dressing room. This is our client's room. May I help you with something? Ooh, mommy. Sorry. Ooh, sorry. I've been alone for 3 weeks. Inappropriate. And she's flat-chested, so pretend I didn't say it. And she's blonde, and she's the opposite of my type. But it's been 3 weeks, all right? I haven't seen a woman other than my mother in 3 weeks. Ooh, okay. Oh my God, what voice do I give her? You're Mr. Ungard's lawyer, correct? I gathered as much. I also looked for lawyers on my end, but to no avail. That's not right. Well, I'm trying to do like a Hawkeye-esque voice with her fucking hair flap and stuff. How did you know I'm his lawyer? You were just saying that he's your client. In a situation like this, the only person who would use such a word would be his lawyer. Wow. It's a simple deduction, really. The trial is tomorrow, and Mr. Ungard's situation is looking rather grim. So you came here, one stop in your mad dash to find clues to build his case, correct? Well, you're not totally right, but you're not totally off base either. It's not really the time to be showing off, Nick. I'm Adrian Andrews. What kind of a fucking name? I hate to waste time, so let's get down to business. All right, she may be of small stature, but appearance can be deceiving. Hopefully you can't hear that outside. I assume the first thing you need to know is what everyone was doing that night, correct? Yeah, that's correct. Then I will tell you. Before the award ceremony, I had dinner with Mr. Ungard. What is that conch shell card? In this very room, I might add. Dinner, what'd you eat? I told you, I hate to waste time with trifling details. If you took a look at the table yourself, you wouldn't need to ask me. I bet she's a lot of fun at parties. When the award show was starting, I headed for Viola Hall. Viola, whatever. And after the show ended, you came back here? No, I had some small errands to run. I helped with the preparations in the lobby. I thought there was going to be a comma. Oh, preparations for the post-ceremony show. Is this his manager? No wonder he's so fucking... She probably runs his whole fucking life. When it was time for the post-ceremony show, I came back to call Mr. On Guard. After that, I went to visit Mr. Crota. And that's when you found his body, isn't it? You really held strong through everything. Yeah, she really does seem to be mentally tough as nails. So about you and... Stop right there. You aren't seriously talking about how Mr. On Guard and I are related, are you? Sorry. I have no idea how he could choose you as his lawyer. He's real dumb. I kind of coerced him into it under false pretenses. Why'd she have to go and say something like that? Mr. Nick, calm down and hang in there. She's really fucking bending you over the barrel right now, dude. I'll give you a shoulder rub later, dude. Pearl, don't touch me, ever. Never, ever, ever would I let a Japanese 10-year-old touch me in any capacity. I already gave you my name earlier, but I'll add that, yep, I'm Mr. On Guard's manager. His manager? Speaking of managers, did the victim, Mr. Crota, have one? No, he did not. He didn't. Global Studios has a very different policy from Worldwide Studios in that Worldwide Studios doesn't assign individual managers to their stars. I see. This industry is very ruthless and unforgiving. Actually, you look quite ruthless and unforgiving yourself to your poor partner. Dragging a little girl like her to a place like this? Honestly. You're wrong. I'm doing this to help Miss Sigmaya. Pearls, calm down and hang in there. I'll buy you a juice later, alright? Don't fucking narc. We're under duress. Okay. Let's examine. We got some food. There's a giant bone sitting on the plate. I really don't like meat. Okay. There's something weird about this plate. I had a feeling the way the plate's drawn looked like an animation cell kind of a thing. There's only a fork. The problem with the plate is there's only a fork and no knife. The knife is the murder weapon. That's what they just pointed out. See here? There's two people and the knife is gone. So I guess that means the manager probably did it for her client. That would make sense. We got a suitcase. It's probably Mr. On Guard's suitcase. For someone who was only going here for the award show, that's a lot of stuff. Looks like he was about 3 days worth of closing in here. Stars really are different from us, aren't they? We got a Chanel bag back there. There's some samurai looking clothes on the sofa here. I think the jacket looking thing is called a hoppy. Whatever it is, I'm sure that it would make a great souvenir. Maya would be absolutely thrilled. I can't. Wow, actually, interesting point of order. Is this a bident or a quadrant? I imagine it's a bident because those inner two can't really stab at anything. But on a trident, there's like the one long one. I guess those can, I don't know. I'm going to say bident. That's a bident. There's a bident there and I can't examine it. Or the katana. The two large murdery weapons, I cannot examine either. That's the bedroom over there. That's the bed? Wow, they have really... Sorry. I'm losing my mind. They have really big beds in here. Okay. I guess we'll leave. Yeah, I don't even like her. I'm sorry about that mommy comment. Wow. All right. Mr. Crota is a 3-year-old? I mean, listen, I'm not here to shame. If he's into fucking little teddy bears, little cute little teddy bears. I don't know about packing them around with you, though. That's a little psychotic. Mr. Nick, where are we? We're in Mr. Juan Crota's room. I don't know. I keep saying Juan like that, by the way, only because of Team 4-Star. 1 second. I'm sorry. This is a tangent. I just need you to understand that this is not at all racially motivated. Are they even on YouTube anymore? I think they got copywritten in a lot of times. Okay. Hopefully you can hear this. It's the in-between episode between the Frieza saga and the Cell saga. 1 second. I'm sorry. This is a stupid tangent. Is it this one?
5. Well, what do you want from...
Ask why.
Well, before...
Oh, yeah, this one.
Hey, go on.
I don't know if you can hear this.
Yep, with that gone, I'm the breadwinner now. Well, what's with the weird clothes, Krillin?
My name is no longer Krillin. My new name is Juan Sanchez.
Juan! I guess I'm not really copying it, but in my brain, that's what I think of every time I say Juan, just for the record. Mr. Crota? I don't know if you even heard that. Hopefully you did. The victim, which makes this the crime scene too. Oh, it's you! So what happened? The kidnapper, has he contacted you again? Did we disclose that? Not yet. He probably won't until we win Mr. On Guard's acquittal. You doing okay, pal? Hanging in there? Aw, I like Gumshoe on my side. I just want Maya to be alright. We don't have a lot of time left, but I'm gonna help you as much as I can, pal. Oh, hell yeah, Gumshoe. Actually, wait, don't get involved. You're a fuck up. I can't have Gumshoe around. I appreciate it, but no. Can you do that even if we wanted to look around the crime scene? Just this once. Special circumstances, right, pal? I'll even tell you everything I know, but you gotta keep quiet. It's my neck on the line here. Thank you. Oh, that's right. Got a map of the hotel for you guys, pal. Did you say you guys, pal? Excuse me. Do I have a fucking... Can I get a fucking pull up of that? Fuck. I don't think I can. Can I really not? I thought I could do that. Wow, you're giving it to me? Thank you. Haha, wouldn't you want you to get lost in a hotel too big for its own good. Mr. Nick, I got a map! That's great, Pearls. But Mr. Nick, I can't read. Mr. Nick, I can't read. I'm like fucking 9. I only know how to do spiritual medium shit. Oh, fuck. I don't know why that's so funny to me. Holy fuck. They just put her in stasis and... Do you know what the cause of death was? Well, technically, the final autopsy report isn't out yet, but one look at the victim should tell you, pal. He's right over there. He's just like... You gonna move that? Nah. I don't think so, pal. I think that's where he is, you know? And he's icky, he's gross. I don't want to touch him. He's smelly. It should. Yeah, here's a picture. Let me guess, a knife. Gasp. A knife in his lung? A knife in like the most non-vital part of his body? Fucking this? That's literally maybe a lung. Maybe. But yeah, so his clavicle goes like here. It's no way. Does that hit your heart? No way. I mean, it's right under his clavicle. It's like right here. That's like, you can get stabbed there all day. It's like a centimeter in. Yeah, pal, that's the murder weapon. So he was stabbed to death. They're looking at the fingerprints down at the lab right now. There were fingerprints on the knife? Yup. And it looks like they're pretty sure they're Mr. On-Guard's prints, pal. That's bad. Real bad. Yeah, it's because they stole it from his dinner. Here. Now that I know that, let me go back to the other room. I called that shit, by the way. God detective, I didn't fucking miss a beat. Now it'll give it to me, right? It won't? I can examine this. Let me see. It won't let me fucking... But I'm the GOAT. Fuck. I hate this game. So it's the manager? But see, now my immediate thought is it's the manager. Or the butler. Ooh, it could be the butler. The butler definitely has access to that. And he's the one holding Maya hostage. So here's my off the hip. Here's my off the hip. The butler, this one's real stupid. I think the butler is the manager's dad. Right off the hip right there. He's protecting his daughter. That's why he wants it to clear his name. Even though she did do it. Or wait, no. No, that doesn't make any sense. Because framing Matt on guard would be what he wants if she's his daughter. I'm stupid. I'm talking to Gumshoe. I'm dumber than Gumshoe. Why was Mr. On Guard arrested? Because we had evidence on him. Evidence? It looks like the victim, Juan Crota, really put up a big fight. Yeah, one look at the crime scene will tell you that. Is that what you see here? There's signs of a struggle everywhere. Well, yeah, during the fight, his button came off. Mr. Ungard said something about a button. Something like one of them jamming ninja buttons got caught in his hakama. But that's not all. What? There was a witness, pal. A witness? Who was it? That lady, Miss Oldbag. Please, anyone but her. The prosecution has plenty of evidence to make a solid case. Not to mention there's something a little where the Vic was a little off. Something that's a little off? As in, that's for you to figure out, pal. All right, let's try to figure it out, Mr. Nick. I like Pearl. Fuck yeah! So messy in here. Pearls really likes things neat and tidy, I take it. There are lots of electronic things in here that I've never seen before. He has some weird shit pulled up on his computer, Nick. Some furry stuff. Okay. That over there is a watch you wear it on your wrist. I know what a watch is. Oops. For a second there, I forgot I was talking to Pearls, not Maya. What? That was so mean to fucking Maya. Maya knows what a watch is. It's a suitcase. There are so many things in it, so I bet it barely closes. There's clothes, a dryer, an electric shaver, a calculator. Do all stars pack too much stuff like Mr. Crota? You guys being real judgy right now about packing habits. Wow, there's a lot of bears. Alarm clocks, collector's edition, stuffed teddies, plastic models. It's pretty overwhelming. Is there a kind of bear he doesn't have? There's even a few in the trash can. Yeah, I get the feeling the guy didn't really like bears. Poor teddies. But then why did he have them all? What? Go away, Mo. It's hard to bear with all these problems. Mo, I need you to leave. I don't think I want to bear with the trauma the last case has caused me. What's wrong, Mr. Nick? Oh, fuck. There's all sorts of things in this refrigerator. The carrot juice bottle and the tomato juice bottle are both empty. Ooh. Ooh. Interesting. I was going to say, when you look, I didn't say this, I should have. But I was going to say it's like the blood seemed kind of fake, right? Like, look at that. I took notice that, like, this is just like a little spatch of blood. Oh, there's tomato juice. Oh, I didn't look at this close enough. Look at the bottom right. There's a JPEG of a tomato on that bottle. And it looks like a glass of it at the top. There's a broken vase on the floor. And there's some lube scattered about. It could have been a terrible furry-related autoerotic accident. Do we know for sure? Will we ever? I have my hunches. I can't scroll over? Can I move to the other side of the room? Bro, there was so much more room. And that's like where all of the shit was. Oh, slide. There we go. I've never slid before, thank God. Bottles of cosmetics are scattered all over the floor. This is probably where Mr. Crota fought his assailant. What are these bits of glass from? A flower vase, maybe? There are flowers on the floor, but I don't know what they are. You don't know much about flowers, do you, Mr. Nick? Hey, fuck you, kid. Is this a bottle of tomato juice? Yep, it's a beautiful wine glass, and there's tomato juice in it. You, tomato juice? I don't really like it too much. There's a bottle on the table over there. That's probably where it's from. But doesn't it seem weird? What seems weird? I mean, everything else is scattered all over the floor. She's right. The vase was broken and the makeup is strewn everywhere. Why is the glass the only thing still all right? Okay, that's a good point. Thank you, Pearl. Okay, we're gonna... Looks like Mr. Crota had dinner last night. This bottle is tomato juice. We had a lot of food at the award show last night, but I wonder if the stars had gone on stage after only eating a meager meal like this. It's a steak, bro. We got the radio. We got a robo-dog. So that's a bed, right? You don't have a bed. Oh, they're Japanese. You probably sleep in a fucking shitty-ass little tatami mat bed thing. Ah, Mr. Nick is so soft. Big butts. Pearl, I need you to get out of this game. I can't say these things while there's a child. Big beds must be a rarity for her. Okay. So, okay. Let's move back to Gumshoe. Let's not make the mistake we always do, where we don't present the profiles to people. So about this wine glass. Ah, so you noticed it, pal. The whole crime scene was a mess, but this glass was the only thing that was untouched. You noticed that too, Detective? No, actually, Miss Von Karma noticed it first. Yeah, Pearl's noticed it before me too. Hey, wait a minute. So, does that mean she's here? Yeah, she's around. Man, you're so fucked this time, pal. Especially if she catches you in here. Well, you can bet the instant I see her, I'll be doing the 1,000 meter dash. Okay, let's present some profiles. Why is Will Powers here? Did Will Powers actually murder someone this time? Holy shit. That would be the sickest twist of all time if Will actually murdered a guy this time. She's Mr. Ungod's manager, right? No matter what I do, I really stink at talking to people like her. As soon as I open my mouth, I get all flustered. See, she's one of them women with the brain. Gumshoe. You can't talk like that's a microaggression. She's someone who gets things done. Yeah, she does give that sort of impression, like she's got it all together. Compared to her, you can easily tell I'm a can't do anything right kind of guy. That's why they put me in charge of the murder investigations, pal. That's why I get all nervous when I start messing up. I feel sort of bad for him. What about her? I thought she was an alien from outer space. Yeah, probably because she's wearing that strange helmet. Nah, even with her helmet off, I thought she was an alien, pal. I think that's probably best kept to yourself, if you know what I mean. Okay. Hey, why don't we let bygones be bygones, pal? Look, this guy's guilty. A buck says so. $1. Surely you're not talking about Pearl's allowance money. I can't bet any more than that. My salary, it doesn't matter what we think. I still have to defend Mr. On Guard. Mr. Nick. So he got fucking... She did say that... Von Karma did say his salary was going to get slashed. I'm not a real fan of action shows or anything, but I know who Juan, Crota, and Mad On God are. You can't talk about one without talking about the other, I guess. They even debuted around the same time, so they have this real fiery rivalry with each other, kind of like me and you, pal. Oh, Gumshoe, come on, buddy. I never knew he thought of me as a rival. I think we've had that conversation before. Can I go into the other room? Can I examine the plate yet? Okay, I guess I'll show her some stuff. How about this wine? No, she doesn't know. How about these people? Did you know the victim, Mr. Crota? Yes, I knew him. The world is such a small place after all. Did you know about his rivalry with the Nickel Samurai? Honestly, they were like children when it came to that. I don't remember her voice. It's just this but aggressive. I don't know why. I can only hone in on tone rather than inflection rather than tone. Time and time again, these two competed with each other over the most trivial things. If either one of them wasn't so stubborn, then maybe no one would have needed to die. I've got a hunch this woman knows more than she's letting on. She must know why Juan was killed. Motive for murder. Ooh, I did the right thing. Do you have any idea as to why Mr. Crota was killed? Why would you ask me about such a thing? I'm just doing my job. So this is not your job, Phoenix. So do you have any details? Worldo. Everybody's worldoing. Oh, she's gonna have like 7. Ugh, fuck. Miss Andrews? Sorry, but there's nothing more I have to add to this conversation. Is there Shylock, Mr. Nick? Aren't you the medium? Yes, there's gonna be more and more of those lately. Fuck. Okay. Can I present these pictures? No, she doesn't know anything about these. Okay. So before I start trying to bust Psylocks and do a bunch of stupid shit, I'm gonna visit the hall. This. I was looking for another cutscene. Oh, Mr. Wright, how are you? Mr. Powers, have you been here the entire time? Yeah, people connected to the murder aren't allowed to go home, let alone leave. Can you tell me a little bit more about the Nickel Samurai TV show? Okay. The Nickel Samurai is an action hero program aimed towards kids. It's the sequel to the Steel Samurai. I see. This time there are 3 samurai brothers: Aluminum Samurai, Tin Samurai, and of course, the Nickel Samurai. It's a love Y in Neo Old Tokyo. I see. Wait, a love what? A love Y. Love triangle. Or square? No, I guess Y. Everyone loves the same girl. Three different people love the same person. Or is it that the girl loves all 3 of them? I guess that doesn't matter. This girl, Sayu, works at the tea shop, and all 3 of these guys... No, other way around. All 3 of these guys fall for her at the same time. Oh, I guess the Y shape is like the 3 brothers colliding over this one girl? Anyway, Sayu is actually the daughter of the evil Strawberry Clan's leader. Sounds like an unusual situation, like Romeo and Juliet times 3. Yeah, strange thing is, this sort of forbidden love story is really big with the office ladies. I feel that. As an office lady, I can cop to that. Yes, Pearl? What happens next? I want to know. Miss Sayu. Does Miss Sayu fall in love? She does, doesn't she? Every Sunday at 8 a.m. I'm gonna stop watching Kids Masterpiece Theater starting this week. Fuck that shit. I'm an adult now. I can't believe she's really considering it. So what's the Jammin' Ninja TV show like? It started from a remake of an old movie, to tell you the truth. The Jammin' Ninja, like the samurai shows, is geared towards kids. It's the story of a ninja who can't scale a wall, but became a big pop star anyways. What? He was a really lousy ninja, absolutely couldn't do any ninja things right at all, but boy could he sing. With his trusty bright red guitar in hand, he took the ancient world by storm. A ninja with a bright red guitar? And then the final fight in front of his beloved Princess Misla. Jammin' versus the Muromachi 5. Suddenly, our brave hero catches a not-so-jammin' cold the night before Battle 3. Aw, too bad for him. Yeah, but this kind of pop music-based love story is something high school girls really like. Yes, Pearl? What happens next? I want to know! Jammin' Ninja, will he be able to sing? What about Princess Missoula? Every Sunday at 8 a.m., Pearl. Which show should I watch? I wouldn't suggest watching Jamming Ninja. I have a feeling the show will be discontinued now that the man is dead. I don't think you're gonna have a problem there. I think you can go with the Nickel Samurai pretty cleanly. This one's got a lot of moving parts. I guess I'll show things. Matt's younger than me, but you can practically see his star potential. His star potential? I got his autograph the other day. Feels kind of wrong now, doesn't it? I don't care what people say. Matt didn't kill Juan. I know he didn't. Okay, what about Juan? He debuted at the same time as Matt and everything, you know. Really? It started out small. First was singing contests, then swimming competitions. Then it was bowling tournaments, and then it was who could throw the best. New Year's parties. Juan was always trying to one-up Matt. But lately, those two were escalating to more and more dangerous things. I thought that no good would come of it all, so I began to worry. Too bad Juan's story ended so soon. I'm gonna present a bunch of stuff. No. Okay. Juan's dead. Okay. Let me actually examine this room just in case. There's like these bottles. We had this table last night, didn't we? Yes. Are you really happy then? Wish I could make you smile again, even for a second. I'm sorry, Pearl. Your surrogate sister's probably gonna get fucking murdered or something. Let me present the juice. No. No, I don't want to know your measurements. Thank you. Go away, please. I should be asking about her. Okay, 1 second. I should be asking everyone about the secretary lady, because she's definitely the sus. Let me. Nope. I didn't mean to. Ah, hey, that's Miss Andrews. She's Matt's manager. Actually, I was interested in her for a bit, just a little. So Mr. Powers likes this type of woman. What do you know about Miss Andrews? Well, here's the thing. I don't really know her, you know? Huh? There's sort of a small rumor going around about her right now. A rumor? Ah, if you're interested, I'd be glad to share what I know. He's so happy. Looks like a lion who just found his next meal. Nice. My deductive skills are still on point. Would you mind telling me about this gossip? Ah, so you are interested in it. I figured you would be. Yeah, I have such a weakness for celebrity gossip, too. Oh, really? You too, huh? Yeah, so take a look at this. Looks like a tabloid Miss Oldbag would read. All right, so let's see. Jammin' Midnight Rendezvous to the mysterious yet beautiful manager to the stars, Miss A.A. You see now, don't you? What? You could stop pretending to be in the dark, Mr. Wright. Juan Crota didn't have his own manager, which means if we're talking about a certain manager with the initial AA, Adrian Andrews. Yes, exactly. This is big news. So she was two-timing. But it seems kind of odd that Miss Andrews, together with the biggest rival of a client, it's exactly that wonderful thing that can only happen between two people. Mr. Powers looks so happy. Pearl is just following along, not having any idea at all why he's smiling. So she was fucking him, is the implication. Well, like saying goes, one man's garbage is another man's treasure. Okay, we got some gossip. Back to the hallway. Let's see if we can... Her Psylocke only has 2 points. Let's see if we can make our way into it. I could also show that gossip to Miss Andrews and see if I get another clue there. It's just a bunch of tabloid photos. They ain't got nothing to do with the murder. It looks like we have no choice but to remove the Psylocke. Yeah, I guess so. Oh yeah, I have to present the fucking Magatama. Hello! Big Scoop. Hey, Big Zam. Lotta, will you please answer my questions? On the night of the murder, why were you loitering around the victim's room? I told you, didn't I, for my scoop? What I want to know... Oh, the scoop is the cheating. That's not something I can really tell you. I mean, there's butter and... There's my butt. That's my bread and butter. All right, an unpleasant tabloid photographer looking for a scoop. I'm going to say you were there looking into a scandal. Could it be that you were looking to break with a huge story? Yeah. I know this. Yeah, it is this. This woman, she's Adrian Andrews, Matt Unguard's manager. The Nickel Samurai's manager caught secretly meeting with his rival, the Jamming Ninja. It'd be the hottest story of the season, wouldn't it? You're pretty good at this guessing thing, Mr. Lawyer, but you can't just make up any old thing and think I'll make the papers. You gotta have the backup. Yeah. Well, you gotta have that, what is it, news house? You mean news source? That's it. So show me something that shows, yeah, and then I show her the gossip column. God, I'm fucking nailing this investigation process. I'm just like correctly going to the right places. I haven't Googled anything. My phone is over here. Here. Putting it right there. This is the article from a certain weekly tabloid. Jammin' Midnight Rendezvous. To the mysterious yet beautiful stranger. To manager to the stars. Miss AA. Yeah! Mr. Crota didn't have a manager of his own. What's more, his rival, Mr. On Guard's manager, Adrian Andrews. She has the initials AA. You saw this article and thought to take some pictures of them as proof. That's why you were lurking around Mr. Crota's room. I love her fucking... She fucking... Sorry, I'm going a little too fast. I have to remember to slow down. Unlock successful. We're killing it! You were looking into Mr. Crota and Miss Andrews' affair, weren't you? You got it. I was going to get myself a scoop by catching them in a secret meeting. But there's already an article about it in one of the weekly tabloid magazines. It's no longer breaking news. What you gotta say? Her initials are AA. What kind of vague thing is that? There ain't no proof of nothing. People are going to want to see real proof. Well, at least I do. And that's what I was doing, getting photos. Oh. I'm going to whip up the reader's interest with some gossip and a little misleading. Then Lotta? Then spice it up with a little... Then spiced up a little and have myself an exclusive story. Wow, a lot of nice journalistic integrity you got there. I already finished up writing my spicy article, you know, but the paper I wrote it on is gone. My note to myself, it's gone. Your note to yourself? It was inside of my case with my $1,600 camera. They done run off together. I came here for my big story. Didn't come here to have my treasure disappearing on me. Yeah, I understand. It's enough to make a gal go bonkers, to tell you. What's with people now, anyway? I never thought I'd see the day someone done steal something from me. You really want that note back, huh? I've got no idea why, though. The story on the note is probably a bold-faced lie. Lotta's camera update was... Okay. So now we got those. Let's go to Mr. On Guard's room. Let's talk to her. Let's present this. She has nothing to say about me accusing her of hoeing about? Okay, who else has the Psylocke? The the old lady does. I feel like I have to do her last. Let's go back through. Okay. Make sure no new cutscenes. I haven't tried to break the old lady's Psylocke yet, so let's give it a shot and see if I doubt we have enough stuff, but that'd be pretty crazy. What you witnessed. All right, I'll be honest with you for now. Then please tell us what you saw. But oh, what a waste. And here I have a perfectly good chance to have a little fun at the youngin's expense. I am a little devil after all. Does that imply you aren't a good person? All right, I'll give you what you want. I don't know. I have no idea what you want. Okay. Let's go back here and talk. Let's go talk to Matt. Maybe Matt has something to say. Nope. Dumb as a rock, that guy. Interesting. I guess I can just go talk to Adrian and see if I can break her Psylocke. It just seems like hers would be last. I don't feel like I have enough stuff, but I can try. God, it's so hard to maintain my posture in this fucking chair like this. Can you still hear me? I'm sure. Well, what the fuck am I saying? Why was Juan Crota murdered? If you ask me, I think you know the reason why he was killed. Why are you hiding things? Don't you realize you're putting Mr. On Guard's life in danger by your actions? Why do you ask questions for which I have no answers? The truth is, I was not that close to Mr. Crota. You were not that close. That's right. I've never been good at being intimate with another person. You were not good. Somehow, I highly doubt that. Slut! Sorry. You and Mr. Crota had an intimate relationship, didn't you? A silly third-rate tabloid article. If you even had half your wits about you, you wouldn't believe in such rubbish. Well, it seems that quite a few people have already bought into the story. As I expected in a world filled with crooks and liars. Note to self, stay on her good side. In any case, I despise interpersonal relationships like that. I see. However, what if there was a need for you to get that close to someone? Me? Need to get close with Mr. Crota? As if there was ever such a need. You did it for Matt's sake. Oh no, I did it wrong. Okay, maybe it's for her own sake? Fuck! Oh, my life. My sweet, sweet life. No, fuck. For whose sake? My life. Who could it possibly be? Is it the old lady? I gotta Google this. I don't know what to do. Could it be for Will? Why would it be for Will? Is it for Juan's sake? I mean, I'm already at 1 life. Yeah, okay, no, I'm just gonna get booted back out. All right, I've lost goated status. I must now refer to the walkthrough. I don't know, what else could I do? You're yelling at me. Oh, Kitten, you are spamming me. I'm playing Phoenix Wright. I'll check soon. I'm trying to cheat at Phoenix Wright right now. Phoenix Wright. Justice for all. Case 4. Walkthrough. I hate the investigatory processes. They're so fucking random. You're very excited about a tiny lizard in your restaurant. I missed 2 things in the other room. Fuck my ass. This is a guitar case, I guess. A little beat up, but still usable. Oh, sorry. There's no guitar. She said the bright red guitar that was fuck. Never mind. Huh? This guitar case is wet, but only wet on the top of the lid. Yeah, there's no water inside the case. This is water, isn't it? Oh, God. Okay. What's that beeping noise, Mr. Nick? I've heard this sound before. It's Miss Von Kamm. Huh? For some reason, whenever I hear that sound, she pops out of nowhere and whips me. Come to think of it, that's exactly what happened last time. Sorry, pal, I've got to go. Later, pal. Nope, he already got fucking whacked. At last you reveal your true nature, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Would it be too much for asking you to be nice to me for a change? So you're the type to steal information from pitifully hopeless detectives. That's very dishonorable of you. Ow. Hey, don't you dare run away, scruffy McTrenchcoat. Oh. I didn't think the detectives of this country could be this pitiful. Whoa. Detective, come over here for a second. Oh, God. Oh, God. Gumshoe. Huh. I feel better knowing at least you are man enough to face your punishment. He was so scared he just froze up on the spot. Mr. Phoenix Wright, you have soiled my perfect prosecution record. I'll never forget that. This time, victory is mine. Victory is yours. Is that all this means to you? What do you mean? Come, Scruffy. The investigation briefing is about to begin. Yes, sir. This isn't over yet. I swear I'm what remains of my family's honor, to be honest. What did she throw at me now? Oh, what is this? Well, I guess this means that I've got to get back to the precinct now, pal. If you ever need me, come by the Criminal Affairs Department, all right? If you can, try not to let Miss Von Karma see you. Interesting. She threw this autograph at me? Is she trying to give me information? I still want to redeem Von Karma. Mr. Nick, what's this piece of paper? It's called an autograph. Autograph? The paper's got Mr. Crota's name written on it, so it's his autograph. I can't read it at all. To be honest, I've never seen writing that looks like this. It's a special way of writing called cursive. Look here, see how it says "To my dearest Wendy" in more normal letters? This sloppy, unreadable writing. It's crazy and cruel to give this to someone. Hold on. Wendy. I've heard that. Yeah, it's the old lady's name. Okay, I'll go give that to Wendell. Oh, okay, this is for the side break stuff. I'm gonna cheat through that probably because I need some points back. I lost all my points and I get half of them back if I get it right. Okay, no, it says I have to go to the criminal department first. I should have done that just automatically, to be honest. Because there's a new place to be. Oh, God. It doesn't look like Mr. Scruffy Detective is here. Great, now even Pearls is calling him Scruffy. Thanks, Franziska. They said something about it. They said something. Never mind, that was him. Why don't we try to come back later when they're done? Okay, I guess that's all we can do, Mr. Nick. Okay. Whoops. Was I wrong? Could I have broken the Psylocke? Let me see. Oh. What? What you witnessed. All right, I'll be honest with you for now. Then please tell us what you saw. But, what a waste. And here I had a perfectly good chance to have a little fun at the youngin's expense. I am a little devil after all. Doesn't that imply you aren't a good person? All right, I'll give you what you want. She wants the autograph note. That's Juan's autograph. Yes, it is. And it even says "To my dearest Wendy" on it. That's me, right? Right? My name's Wendy Oldbag, so that Wendy has to be me, right? Well, it may say Wendy, but somehow I don't think Juan had this Wendy in mind when he signed it. Oh, please. Oh, my God. Give it to me. Let me have it, please. I can't let you have it just like that. Yes, I know. Then how about an exchange? Oh, I win. Wow, she must really want the autograph. My offer isn't good enough for you? Fine then, Mr. Wright, you win. Wendy Oldbag, ready to open up her heart for my dearest Juan. Okay. Sure, man. He's goated. Give him my points back. Autograph given to Wendy Dearest. I feel bad for you now. Huh? I tell you, I saw him that night. I saw him coming out of Juan's room. You're kidding. Oh, no. It was about 10 minutes before Juan's body was discovered. It was just a coincidence. I was on my way to the toilet, minding my own business. And did you tell the police? Well, of course. I thought I could get a gift certificate or two out of it, maybe more. Gift certificate?
I've been recruited again for that part of the trial. You know, the trial tomorrow. This time you're gonna get it. I'm gonna work hard to give your client pronounced guilty. What the fuck, Wendy? But Mr. Angard hasn't done anything. I don't care about details like that. I just know what he did my little poor little Juan in. I just do. The yellow-bellied chicken. A yellow-bellied chicken? I wonder what that would look like. I trust my senses. I know when somebody did something bad and I say he did it, even though I falsely accused Mr. Powers last game.
What did Mr. Angard ever do to deserve this? What did Mr. Angard do to make you so?
You don't know? That guy, he framed my Juan. He created that scandal that plagued poor Juan.
Mr. Nick. Whoa. What is it?
What's a scandal?
Oh, I'll tell you that when we get home.
Poor Juan led astray by the wiles of a foul temptress. Mr. Nick, what do vials and vile temptress mean?
How about we just listen to Miss Oldbag has to say for now, Pearls?
So
Miss Oldbag, who's this woman you're talking about?
Adrian Andrews, of course. Who else? That guy, he shoved that girl onto Juan on purpose.
His own manager, but why?
I thought lawyers were smart. It was create a scandal to make Juan lose face. That girl drove Juan into a scandal that dragged his reputation through the mud.
Sounds like a pretty standard definition of scandal to me. Why do you know about that anyways, Miss Oldbag?
I'm one of Juan's biggest fans. I'm always out there gathering information. There's nothing I don't know.
And do you have proof that Mr. Angard did what you said he did?
Next week's issue of a certain magazine says so.
Of course, a tabloid.
Next week. What's next week?
No.
Doesn't that mean that there's something people don't know about yet?
Why would Miss Oldbag have information like that? Where'd she get it?
Hee.
Okay. Now do I go here? I do. March 21st, Police Station, Crime Affairs Department. Detective Gumshoe. I read his name and I almost went into his voice. Detective Gumshoe said they had an investigation briefing.
Yeah. He's back.
Hey, so you came, pal. Why the blunt greeting? Because there's nothing to be friendly or happy about. What do you mean by that? Well, things look perfect this time around. The evidence and the testimony are airtight. But we can't just roll over and die. We have to stay positive. So what do you mean the evidence is airtight? We're really just going to give, we're just going to do trade secrets in the middle of the police department? Are you out of your mind? I can't give you all the details, pal, but there's 2 big pieces of evidence. 2? And both of them are in this photo. The first is the button, so you're gonna give me everything. The first is the button missing from the victim's chest. The button you found during your body search of Mr. Angard. Yep, I found it in the folds of the Nickel Samurai special pants. And the second one is the knife in his chest, pal. The fingerprints on the knife in his chest, to be exact.
Fingerprints? Whose are they?
You didn't even have to ask, little missy. It's obvious they're Matt Angard's. Tomorrow's trial, it's gonna be stuck between a rock and a hard place. So what about this airtight testimony? She is not airtight. She's already been proven to be a shitty witness before. It's that old security lady, Miss Oldbag. I thought so. What do you mean you thought so? Did she tell you something, pal? Well, and I even told her not to open that mouth of hers and blab to anyone. Her blab knob seemed to be stuck on 10. There's no turning it down, trust me. Yeah, well, Miss Oldbag saw it all, pal. She said Mr. Angard came out of the victim's room and estimated time of death.
No way.
Okay. What else can I do? Excuse me. It's just the investigation report. Present the magazine clipping. See, I wouldn't have known to do that. We were pretty interested in this piece of gossip ourselves. The scandal, Mr. Crota, but why? Well, 2 years ago, a woman... Oh! That was a crazy cut they just did. I saw feet. Jesus Christ. A woman committed suicide.
Suicide?
You know what that is? Oh, no, but she's cute. What the fuck? Her name was Celeste Impax. And she was Juan Crota's manager. The victim's manager. But that's not all, pal. Was it his sister? Mentor? Okay. Miss Impax was Mrs. Adrian Andrews' mentor. She taught Adrian Andrews everything she knew about the business from square one. Her mentor. Sorry. So this is who she would do it for.
A woman who is who's both Mr. Crota's manager.
Fuck! My voices are all backwards. I'm so sorry. I haven't done this in a week or two. A woman who is both Mr. Crota's manager and Miss Andrews' mentor. Could her suicide have something to do with the case? Do you want to know more about her, pal? Yes. What the fuck are you talking about? She was the victim's manager and also Miss Andrews. I heard this like 6 times. It's been 2 years since her suicide, and now those two are linked together by another death. Or maybe it's just a coincidence? I'm getting sick of dealing with one foolish idiot after another. Miss Von Karma, you can't seem to stop allying yourself with the enemy. I'm turning German now. Oh yeah, I've been watching Hellsing all day today. I don't need a traitor in my midst. You don't mean I do. Scruffy, you have 30 minutes to get out of here. You are no longer needed. Goodbye.
But that...
Wait, please wait, sir. If I don't get this month's pay, I'll stop. Quiet. If I were you, if it weren't for traitors like you, I would have won. Is that what you wanted to say? Who? That voice. Oh, it's Edgeworth. You're not dead. This is shocking. Now I'm at that impasse. I let it go for 3 weeks. I didn't think about a voice for him. I mean, he's all like English. It's been a while. No. It's been a while. Fuck. It's been a while. Mr. Wright. How do you do? What is this slow fucking march we're doing? I don't know what to do for Edgeworth. What am I supposed to do for Edgeworth? I've fucking already done all these male voices. I don't know. Okay, one second. I'm gonna pause the recording and think about it, because I don't want you to hear me doing practice voices. Okay, I'll try that one. I'll try this one. It's been a while, right? It's a little like not refined enough.
This person's Mr. Edgeworth.
What am I going to do with you? Still blaming others when things go wrong? You haven't changed a bit, Franziska.
You! How dare you show your face to me without a shred of shame upon it? You've soiled the Von Karma...
Why am I doing that?
You've soiled the Von Karma name, dragging it through the mud. You even ran away with your tail between your legs like the ill-bred dog that you are.
Are you talking about the Von Karma family creed? To be perfect in every way? Then let's hear about it, Franziska. How are things going? I hear that you're having a rough time maintaining perfection in this country. You seem to be getting crushed under the weight of it all. That's why I came back. Keep your assumptions to yourself. I haven't given in yet. I won't lose. The case is mine. I'll never hand it over to you. Never. Mr. Phoenix Wright, I will see you tomorrow in court. It will be a clinical lesson on the meaning of total victory. Huh. Still the same wild mare she always was. Hi. I thought you, the prosecutor Miles Edgeworth, had gone and died.
Mr. Nick!
I never wanted to see you again. I think that's a warm enough welcome for someone you haven't seen in a year. I hate his cocky smile right now. I really want to hurt him. I don't know why. It's triggering my brain, my fight or flight. Like, are you going to run tomorrow's trial? You heard her, right? That wild mare hasn't given in yet, it seems. So no, I don't think I'll be making an appearance. Your hatred for me is quite unhealthy, not to mention one-sided. Ooh. But I will say one thing. You can't win on your own at the trial tomorrow. You want to co-lawyer with me? What is that supposed to mean? I have something definitive that you lack, and working together is the definition of teamwork. It's the power to find the truth. The truth? In order to understand the case, you have to understand a certain truth. Well, if you ever feel the need for my assistance, it is available to you. I'm not in charge of this case, so I can be a bit more generous with information. Just what's going on inside his head. A lot of things happened. However, Manfred von Karma was still my mentor, and a perfect win record is proof of a von Karma. 1 year ago, you could no longer establish guilt in a few cases. Are those losses the reasons you suddenly disappeared from the prosecutor's office? Did you leave because you had lost your perfect record? To think your motivation for prosecuting trials was so selfish. It would have been better for everyone if you had never come back from the dead, Edgeworth. Jesus! I see. Then let me ask you something. Why do you stand in the courtroom? What is your reason? Well, with Franziska, she almost always says, I will defeat you this time the instant she sees me. But the courtroom is not a personal battlefield for prosecutors and lawyers. I stand in the courtroom to defend my client. save their lives. To save your client, you say. Those who only think of their own ego-driven goals, those kinds of prosecutors are reprehensible to me. Even if you're a prodigy, or someone like you, Edgeworth. It looks like there's still a lot you have to learn. A lot I have to learn? Me? Well, that's enough for now. The time when we will see each other is coming soon enough. Okay. Now what? I want to work with you. I know Phoenix is butthurt, but I'm not. Oh, fuck. Listen, for the investigation part, I'm cheating on it. I don't even care. No skin off my chest. This woman is another key to solving this case. Do you really think so? She was Adrian Andrews' mentor a long time ago, but she was suddenly called away by a different show and became Juan Crota's manager. Everybody has the same tick on Juan. And then a few months later, Celeste Impacts died. But her death was ruled as suicide, right? Yes. But there's still one riddle we have yet to solve. A riddle? Her suicide note. It went missing. No one could find it. That seems to happen a lot. Things go missing. A suicide note that just vanished, huh? Is that all I had to do? Or do I have to talk to him? Fuck. Miss Impacts' death was most certainly a suicide. Of that, there's no mistake. However, we could not find her suicide note. That's when the police began to suspect that someone had hidden it. The suicide note? But how do you know Miss Impacts has ever written such a note? There was no solid evidence. However, we did find traces of ink on her right index finger, which means the likelihood of a suicide note is very high. But who would do such a thing? The police think it was Mr. Juan Crota himself, the victim. Oh, so she took revenge? He was the one that found her body, which makes him the only person who had a chance to hide her suicide note. Mr. Crota hid his own manager's suicide note, but why? As long as her note is missing, any speculation beyond this is meaningless. For now, I think you should look this over. This is the suicide report, part 1 anyways. Part 1? Suicide report added to the court report. Okay, 1 second. See, this is what I'm saying. Now, after getting that, it wants me to present it immediately back to him. I don't like to look through reports. I like suicide reports even less. Worst of all the reports have multiple parts like that one. This one has two parts. What you just handed me is the first part of the report. Here is the second part. What the fuck? This game is fucked up. You really just gave me the first part of the suicide note. And then I gave it to him like, what do you think about this? And he says, here's part 2. Just give me both parts. What the fuck is wrong with you, game? The attempter's name, it's Adrian Andrews. Miss Andrews, what did she do? She tried to kill herself? She doesn't seem like the kind of person to try to kill herself, though. You think she's a strong career woman. That's just what she wants you to think. Adrian Andrews, she has a certain secret she's always trying to hide. A certain secret? Her dependent nature. That's what she's really like on the inside. Miss Andrews, dependent. Talk about the exact opposite of what that woman is. Wait, did you not give me the second part of the report? I thought she mentioned it. Okay. Apparently I can present him this portrait and he'll fuck off for the rest of the game, so I'm going to do that. What's wrong? How much do you know? What do you mean, how much? Oh, no. Mr. Lawyer, I may be your client, but I hope you will keep yourself out of my personal life. No, I would never. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a lunch appointment I have to keep, so... You're in detention. Who in the world are you going to go eat lunch with? Mr. Nick? The Celeste Impacts lady. Somehow I get the feeling she was a very important person. Okay, he's dipping out. Okay, we go back here. Nope. I feel like my Edgeworth voice is bad. I might change it. But I think all of my voices are bad. So now we have to go back to on guard's room. Yep. March 21st, Gatewater Hotel.
Looks like Miss Andrews isn't here.
That's not good. I still have a few questions for her.
And she has that Psylocke on her heart, right?
Well, we don't have much of a choice. I guess we'll come back later. Do we go into Crota's room now? That's as far as I read. I don't know what else to do. Is there something in there that I can look at? No. Okay. Cheating time. Oh, did I fuck up? I thought I checked if Edgeworth had something else to say. What the fuck? Okay, 1 second. Sorry. I'll kill myself. Hi, Edgeworth. I think we didn't really talk much. Oh, I didn't notice it because it was at the top of the list. I looked again, go back in the tape after I present the suicide report to him and I got mad. I went in here and looked and I didn't, it updated at the top. Fuck off. This game is so aggressively unfriendly. What's this Mrs. Andrews have a dependent nature? Adrian Andrews attempted suicide. It was a few days after the death of Celeste Impacts. And why did Adrian Andrews think about committing suicide? Because she had apparently lost the will to live. Lost her will, but why would she? I know why. I understand. Her pillar of strength, her mentor Celeste Impacts, was gone forever. That's why. Ooh, why would that? Is this what they call following someone to the grave? After her attempted suicide, Adrian Andrews started attending counseling sessions. She's someone who needed a person in whom she could trust absolutely. And once she finds that person, she'll do anything she can to keep them near. Without such an anchor in her life, her crippling anxiety stifles her ability to live. And that's the nature of her dependency on others? When Celeste Impacts suddenly committed suicide, the world before her turned pitch dark. That's according to Adrian Andrews herself. Then that means her super confident attitude, it's all a facade. She's only copying her mentor's behavior to hold herself together. How terrible. Attempted suicide report's been added to the court report. So I have a theory that it's not what they're saying. I have a theory that it's codependent in a different way. I think she was doubling as Matt Crota's manager because she needs a rival. She had to make a rival star so that she could compete against a person. And when her mentor, the manager of not Matt, that's Matt on guard and Juan Crota. When Mr. Juan Crota's manager died, she lost her rival, and then she had no reason to live. You feel me? I think that's what it is, more than a codependency like that.
Oh, Miss Andrews is here, but it looks like she's talking with someone.
That's Franziska von Karma.
Miss von Karma,
what are you doing here? Well, you see, I'm his lawyer, so you've got some nerve following me around. Following you?
That's you, Miss von Karma. You're the one doing the following.
Pearl?
You're always following around that Mr. Detective with his beard.
Me? Following that after Scruffy? Don't make me laugh. Let me show you something interesting, little girl.
What's that?
Electromagnetic receiver. I planted a tracking device on that detective, and with this, I know that fool's every move. So that's the noise we heard, was this receiver. So you heard that shit with the beeps were real, and Gumshoe was must be my schizophrenia. I feel really sorry for Detective Gumshoe now. Now then, let's stop wasting time. Adrian Andrews. Yes? Think hard about what we just discussed, understood? Alright. What were those two talking about? Miss Andrews, she seems a little dazed, doesn't she? Okay, now we hit her with the Magtama. The other option could be that she felt obligated to take over as Kuroda's manager, and she killed him so that she could move on from the burden. Why was Juan Crota murdered? If you ask me, I think you know the reason why he was killed. We already did the first one. We can get through this. She'll show the scandal, and then the person she was doing it for is her mentor. We've already done this, so I'm going to skip through quick. At least to the second log. For this person's sake. Ka-chow. Yep. Celeste Impax, your mentor. How do you know about Celeste? That was the first lock. I did 2 evidences. Miss Impax, she committed suicide, didn't she? But it looks like no one knows why. Ooh, she's sweating. Right before her death, she was Juan Crota's manager, so I believe you got close to Mr. Crota so you could find... Was it revenge? I guess I didn't see that. You have a great imagination. That may have been You may have a future yet as a slimy muckraker for putrid third-rate tabloid. Jesus. Miss Andrews? There was no mystery surrounding her death, none. It would be pointless for me to force myself into a relationship for nothing. Is that really true? Was there no mystery at all? I don't believe that. Okay. So now which one of these reports, though? This one. Yep. Miss Impax's suicide note was never found, was it? It looks like the police were under the suspicion that someone had hidden it. Like maybe the person who discovered her body, Mr. Crota. Juan? And Miss Andrews, I believe you thought the same thing. That's why you became intimate with Mr. Crota. I've sat quietly and listened to your insulting ramblings long enough. It's true that Celeste was my mentor. However, allow me to say this again. It had nothing to do with me. I didn't even know that her suicide note was never found. I'm a person who doesn't care about what goes on in the lives of others. That's the impression you like to give. However, I don't think that's who you really are. What? I have evidence that says otherwise. This is proof that Celeste... Is it this one? Yeah. You tried to kill yourself. Miss Andrews, you nearly went through with it too, didn't you? Went through with what? Ending your life. Miss Andrews, you look and act like a very strong woman who has it all together. You don't ask for anyone's help, relying only on yourself. Yes, I've been very independent since I can remember. However, that's all just a lie, a facade. You've always searched out people on whom you can depend on. You were dependent on Miss Impax, weren't you? Which is why, when she passed away, you lost everything you had. Stop! When Celeste passed away so suddenly like that, I died a death of my own, but no matter how hard I tried, I couldn't stop thinking about what had become of her note. You must have heard about the police report, the one that said the police suspected Mr. Crota of hiding Miss Impact's note. You heard about it and thought to recover it by getting close to him, am I right? If that's the case, then it changes everything. What do you mean? What topic did we start this conversation on again? It was why the victim was killed. Exactly. Somehow, Mrs. Andrews, it seems that you have become the one with the reason to want Mr. Crota dead. Me? Miss Impax was everything to you. And then she died. And you would have done anything to find out why she was killed. Even commit murder. Murder. Oh, I didn't even need to do one for that one. Fuck yeah. Get mine fucked. Okay, I got my whole bar back. I feel comfortable. It's true. I'm a woman who can only live in insecurity. I'm physically small and I don't really have a lot of self-confidence. I've pushed against all that, though. I've tried to live strongly. Oh, no. I never wanted anyone out to find out the truth.
Miss Andrews.
This one thing. It's the one thing I wanted to take with me to the grave. It was my secret, mine and mine alone. I'm sorry. You probably think I'm a worthless human being right now, don't you? Please, Miss Andrew, I know all I want to know is the truth. After Celeste passed away, I heard someone had hidden her suicide note, and that someone was Juan Crota. Celeste, without her, I like how they didn't draw a crying animation, so they're just making her sweat. Without her, I became scared. Everything seemed like they were out to get me. So you got close to Mr. Crota to recover her note, correct? Looks like the tabloid reported the truth after all. Ironic, isn't it? Well, like they say, where there's smoke, there's fire. And if they purposely added fuel to the fire, they keep the celebrity world burning. But as for the suicide note, I didn't and wouldn't kill anyone for it. It just doesn't suit me, that's all. Well, that's enough for now. Still have work to do, and so I understand. Oh, I have one small favor to ask. My attempted suicide, I'd like for you to keep it a secret.
Miss Andrews.
If people found out about my weakness, I would sooner choose to die than live. All right, I understand. We'll keep it a secret, Jesus. Miss Andrews, I guess she's the overthinking type. She probably never says anything without carefully thinking about it first. Thank you for your discretion. Mr. Nick, can I ask you something? What is it?
Miss Andrews has been playing with that card in her hand since a little while back.
Yeah, the conch shell card. Yeah, I guess she has. Miss Andrew, what is that card you're holding? Huh? Oh, this? I don't quite know. It just suddenly appeared in my handbag. Huh? It's like a calling card? What is it? It looks like a seashell. That's what it looks like, doesn't it? I honestly don't remember owning this card. I wonder where I picked it up from. Her not remembering something clearly sounds like it would be a rare occurrence. Well, I must be off. I leave on guard in your capable hands. Okay. Now what? Oh, here we go. Is that all the evidence? Well, I think we've... Yes. Okay, good.
What about Mystic Maya? Is she all right?
Oh, Pearls. She looks so worn out by all this. She hasn't slept at all and has been walking all over the place with me today.
What's wrong, Mr. Nick?
Let's go back to the office for a while. You look really tired.
Oh, no. I'm okay, really. I'm fine. I really am.
You don't look fine to me. Yeah, let's go back to the office then. Fuck this place. Hi, Powers. Bye, Powers. Hi, old bag. Bye, old bag. There we go. Okay, once this is done, I'll upload it so you have a little slice of something.
You mean Mr. Impact's suicide note?
That's right. She was also the one to discover the victim's body. Clever. Beepity beepity beep. Is that my cell phone or do I have a fucking... Hello? Oh, this is the guy. Mr. Attorney, you're not answering a phone.
Maya! Where's Maya?
As I promised, I have not gone within a few feet of her this whole time.
Whew.
Which is why I suppose she is absolutely famished. What? So I suggest you win a quick acquittal, my friend. At any cost. Wouldn't you agree? Wait, Maya, let me hear her. Very well.
Ask Maya.
Maya, is that you?
Sis! Ask my sis! Maya! Maya!
Damn it, he cut me off.
Mystic Maya said ask my sis, didn't she?
Please don't milf up, Pearl. Sis, what does she mean by that? Come on, Phoenix. You're a hopeless one. Sorry, Ack. Yep. Maya. I have a message for Maya, so come and ask me anything you want to know about her. Oh, they're fucking doing, like, spirit telephone, where, like, she was possessed by this... She's safe, for now. The kidnapper is one to keep his word, it seems. I'm glad to hear she's safe, but Mia, how did you know? As soon as she was locked up, Maya called for me. I read the note she left. Then I gathered as much information about her surroundings as I could. I didn't know you could use spirit channeling like that. Pretty smart for her. Fuck you. The kidnapper, what's he look like? I don't know. Apparently Maya went to answer a phone call at the hotel and was drugged there. And she didn't see the face of her attacker. Ah, Maya's locked up in a very dark place right now. I'll tell you everything I heard when I was with her. Okay. Date unknown, time unknown, location unknown. It's a wine cellar. Who would have thought?
I'm starving. I could really go for some apple pie. I mean, at a time like this, sweets are the only way to go. I have to stay positive. He promised he wasn't going to kill me. I'm not going to die. Sis, I wonder if you're with Nick right now.
Oh, fuck. I get to play the double up. Let's see the note. Caught my attention. Oh, it's the same conch card.
Someone dropped a card here. It kind of is like a business card, but there's no name on it. It's a picture of a seashell, I think.
It could just be the butler that's the murderer. But then why would he want Matt on guard acquitted?
What a strange card. What's this? There's a lot of glass bottles here. And these, they feel like barrels. I'll pass. I'm really hungry. I'm not really thirsty.
What the fuck? That's the opposite.
Drat, it's locked. This door's locked seems easy enough to open, though. On TV, the hero always uses a plastic card or a stiff piece of cardboard. Then click, they magically open the door. I wonder if there's a card.
Yeah, it's on the ground, bitch.
That's it, the shell card. If I use this, maybe I can get the door open. This might be my key out of here. Fuck! I had a feeling this card might be useful. I'm such a genius. All right, now if you excuse me, Mr. Kidnapper. Click. I did it. Okay, now I'm gonna get the heck out of here. I shouldn't keep Nick waiting or worried.
This is a very bad idea, Maya. To be continued. It's a very, very bad idea. I mean, listen, you already took On Guard's case. Like, he could just let you go. Like, Phoenix is gonna ball out. Okay. We'll save this one and get it uploading. I love you. I'm sorry that I was slow.